Well, it's officially tax season. The IRS starting to accept 2022 tax returns today.
And this time of year can be stressful for many people. 2 News reporter Riley Phillips is live in the studio working for you with tips to make this tax season as smooth as possible.
Brooke and John, tax season is never fun, but experts say the best thing you can do is file your returns online. Not only will you get your refund faster, it's also safer.
This tax season will look a little different for Americans, with many of the pandemic-era tax benefits no longer in effect.
Tax changes that were put in to help taxpayers out, like the larger child tax credit up to $3,600, much increased dependent care credit, earned income credit for singles tripled, the ability to even take an itemized deduction if you for charitable donations if you don't itemize. All of those reverted back to much lower pre-pandemic levels.
Because of this, tax experts encourage you to pay close attention to tax credits and deductions to make sure you're getting the most out of your refund.
If you leave off a tax benefit, if you leave off a tax deduction from your crypto losses or your small business that had a loss and you don't really want to report it, you leave off a benefit, it stays off forever. The IRS is not in the business to make sure you get your biggest refund.
Mark Stieber, the Chief Tax Information Officer for Jackson Hewitt, says the best thing you can do is file early and electronically. This will ensure you won't have to wait months to get your refund.
It's a best practice this year and every year. Do it early. There's no reason to wait to the midnight hour on tax day and then find out your tax pro says, hey, you might have some new benefits, but I need some information, and then you scramble.
Another reason to file online? It's safer. In fiscal year 2022, the IRS identified more than $5 billion in tax fraud. To protect yourself from becoming a victim, make sure you're using a trusted tax preparer, never sign a blank tax return, don't respond to or click on links claiming to be the IRS, and if you get a call from someone saying they're with the IRS, hang up.
The most important information or most important asset that you own and should be guarded is your personal information, the information that's on your tax return. So treat it that way, keep it safe, don't give it to an untrusted person.
The deadline to file this year is April 18th. This Friday is also Earned Income Tax Credit Awareness Day, where you can learn more about this tax credit and potentially save a lot of money on your return. For more information on whether you qualify for the EITC, click on this story over on WDTN.com. In the studio, Riley Phillips, 5 on 2.